Seattle, Washington. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Carr starting with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Carr. Chased out to his right. Hubbard hauls it in. On the move, past the 40. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Carr here from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
May looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
They'll run with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Vikings football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. Kill. Push it up.
Looking to throw. Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Got a man. Palmer has it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Come on, set.
Motion man sent left. Going play action, May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's May. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing his car. Completes this one to Chase. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Cut near the goal line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Carr off the play fake. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Hey, we're good.
Man in motion, headed right. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Panther 11! Panther 11!
They've got a man in motion. To the air on 1st down. May. Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come 19! Come set! Buffalo 18! 19 Lion!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
Warrior 70! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Ready?
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face 2nd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
May now to throw on 3rd. Throw complete to Warren. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
Putting a receiver in motion.
Set, go!
Warren here from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Warren once more. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's caught, Warren. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks pushing for a score before the break. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll go again with Warren. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Warren does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Looking for it with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Track at 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing is May. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Right here, big play. Let's make something happen. Come on. Time to waste. Let's go. Leave it all on the table, fellas.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set. Go.
Going for it with Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
.694.
Carr with it on 1st. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Down. 618. OP. Express.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Carr throwing on 3rd. He's on the move. That's caught for the 1st. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What down? Hey, 734. Kill.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They send the tight end in motion left. Going again, it's Carr. Taken in by Chase, left side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Down. Low. White Monday down.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
7:34.
From the shotgun, Carr. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go! Go street! Seven firing! Seven firing! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
Looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And look at this return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Reload. Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
A give left side to Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's stay 19.
Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. And this one spits out a little shy midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They go play action with Kong. Finds his fullback. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Counterplay, Hubbard. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Hit made by Josh Uche. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
What now?
The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Carr here from the gun. On target to his man Higgins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They run again with Hubbard. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Down. 180. Hey, we're good, we're good. White Monday, down.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Escapes the pocket. Hubbard hauls it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Down. That's up.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Down. Lie down.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Well, Dumbo. Play to 1. That's right.
Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Freeze the defense. We gotta make a play here.
From the gun, it's May. Warren's got it. Complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set it.
Man in motion here. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Seahawks have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from the gun here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Panther Street. Panther Street. Check go.
Made a throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
To the air yet again, May. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Monday, down. There's one.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Carr off the play fake. Completes this one to Chase. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Down. What's up?
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They send out Greg Zuerlein for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Lazard, the motion man left. May on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Ready, break.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Another try following the sack. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready. 18, Pioneer.
May now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This is Hubbard running left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They send a man in motion. Carr with it on first. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And now they face second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. Zerline with the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got a man in motion. To the air on first down, May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Going for London, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Vikings nearing their 9th win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down.
From the 28. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Tight end going in motion here.
What's up?
Here he is on 3rd and long. Vacates quickly left side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down, here's Carr. And they're going to take him down. That's a sack, and I'm not so sure that penalty marker is going to save him. This actually might be on the offense. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Monday, down. What's up?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds his man, Chase. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. That's up.
Hubbard. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd.